Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to Sci-Finatics. Or if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. I've had a few compliments recently from people in the comment section of my various videos that they're loving this t-shirt I've got on. So if you like this t-shirt and other great Star Trek designs that I've done, you can check them out in my merch store. Just click on the link up there and you can check them out after you watch this video. So today I'm talking to you about the trailer for episode 5 of Star Trek Discovery Season 3 and also going to take a look at the sneak peek scene that CBS has released for episode 5. So let's get into the trailer first and then we'll do the sneak peek. Let's take a look.
We're here. Federation headquarters.
Discovery is reporting for duty.
Trusting you is a risk Starfleet cannot take since the burn. You're not home yet.
I believe that here there are answers for all of us.
The Admiral's given us this chance. It can't fail. Let's show them who we are.
So let's go through and break down some of the shots that we just saw in this trailer, just see if we can learn and analyse a bit more about what we can expect in episode 5. Well, the most exciting aspect of episode 5 would appear to be that we're definitely getting ourselves to Federation headquarters and seeing what's come of them and Starfleet in this episode. Here we get a shot of the interior of Starfleet headquarters. Very clean lines, very white kind of walls with bright lighting. Kind of almost reminds me a little bit of the design style of the Kelvin universe bridge of the Enterprise. Next, we get our first look at the new Starfleet uniforms, and they look quite similar to Admiral Senatal's uniform. Not exactly the same. The communicators are a bit different, and the rank on the collar is a little bit different, but they're in the same ballpark. I like the grey as a colour. I think it makes a change from the overabundance of blue we have gotten in Starfleet Discovery. And we had a lot of black uniforms in the Rick Berman era of Star Trek, so grey makes a nice difference. And the Admiral says to Berman, "Trusting you is a risk Starfleet cannot take." So they're obviously a bit sceptical and a bit nervous about dealing with Discovery. But then later in the trailer, Berman says, "The Admiral has given us this chance, we cannot fail." So obviously whatever nervousness the Admiral had about dealing with Discovery and their crew, as he's let it slide, and they've now tasked Burnham and crew on the Discovery with the mission of, I'm assuming, working out what happened with the burn and to start to rebuild the Federation somehow. It's good to see that 900 years in the future, red has remained the colour for Starfleet command uniforms. Obviously in the Enterprise and Discovery and original series era, command was gold, but from Next Generation onwards, right through to the 32nd century, it appears that red has remained command colour all this time. Next, we get a shot of the Discovery tractor beaming in a ship of unknown design here, followed by a shot of Saru giving the crew a motivational speech in the shuttle bay. And if you look in the background out the window of the shuttle bay, you'll see a couple of new Federation starship designs. There's one on the top right and one on the top left of frame. Next, we get a shot of Giorgio meeting in a room with these people here. Now, I'd have to assume that this is a secret meeting, perhaps with Giorgio and some officers from Section 31. They look a little bit covert, a bit sus. This guy in the glasses looks like he's got Section 31 written all over him, so that's my prediction for these dudes. Especially since we can see that their communicators have got that black portion at the bottom of them, which is very similar to the Section 31 comm badge that Ash Tyler wore in the last season. Now, if my assumption is correct, it looks like Burnham doing a fight training exercise in a holodeck, and it looks like their holodecks in the 32nd century used programmable matter rather than holograms like they used to. Now next, it looks like we've got a shot of Dr. Culber in sickbay performing some sort of medical procedure on an unknown alien here. I don't recognise the alien race. If any of you guys happen to recognise what Star Trek alien race this is, let me know, but I don't recognise it. So in this shot, it looks like we've got the Discovery facing off against 3 bright lights in the sky.
There are 4 lights!
I think you'll find there's 3. Anyway, the shockwave hits Discovery and it looks like it throws a few of the crew members off their feet a bit. Next, we've got a shot of Security Chief Nan. She's in an away mission vest with the lights on the shoulders. We've got a window behind her with a guy sitting at a bench of some kind behind the window, and she's sort of looking around cautiously. And then, of course, we have Burnham giving her usual motivational speech where she says, let's show them who we are. Next, we're going to take a look at the sneak peek scene for episode 5. And this is a recurring theme with this sneak peek. So in the last few weeks, our sneak peek scenes has been the opening personal log for various crew members. In the first sneak peek, we saw a personal log from Michael Burnham. In last week's episode, we saw a personal log from Dr. Hugh Culber. And in this week's episode, we have the captain's log from Saru. So it seems to be a recurring theme that they're starting off these episodes with either a captain's log or a personal log from the various different crew members. We can't play the sneak peek in its entirety because that would breach some copyright issues with CBS. But like last week, I'm going to show some shots from it, and I'm going to narrate Saru's captain's log and talk a bit about the dialogue that we see in this sneak peek scene. So let's take a look at that. Captain's log, supplemental. After a journey of 930 years and a return to Earth that we could not have anticipated, we are finally on the verge of reaching our destination. Federation and Starfleet headquarters. Separate entities that now must abide together. A sign of this new time, I suppose. I can only hope that they are as eager for us to arrive as we are to be home. Then Burnham says, Captain? Saru replies, Number 1. Burnham laughs. Burnham says, every record, report and log that you asked for is ready to be handed over to Starfleet. Words aren't enough, are they? 930 years. Saru replies, I trust that what matters most will have endured. Burnham says, I know that there will be protocol. I know that we'll have a lot of questions about the burn. But there are other things I'd like to inquire about as well. Saru replies, You're thinking about your mother. Burnham says, Yes, sir. And I know that I'm lucky to have someone to hope for. Saru replies, I believe that here there are answers for you and solace for all of us. Burnham says, I really hope so, sir. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the trailer for episode 5, Discovery Season 3, and also the sneak peek scene from that same episode. Obviously a lot of great stuff to look forward to. We've got looking at the new Federation, new Starfleet headquarters. I wonder what planet it's going to be on. That'll be interesting to find out. So yeah, obviously, as always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of the trailer? What did you think of the sneak peek scene? Are you excited for episode 5? Don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, like this video, and check out my other various videos, which you can kind of see or hear on the screen. And as I said, merchandise and Patreon page, all that sort of thing. And I will see you guys very soon for my next review.